What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And I know it's been a while again, and I'm sorry. Again, I don't know what to tell you guys. Okay, I'm sorry. Now, um, so this is not going to be a news video. I actually have a new idea here. I've been wanting to make a video like this for a while now. So actually, if you guys do like this kind of video, let me know. And I will, I'll be doing more because I do have a lot of ideas for other kind of videos. I can do different topics and stuff like that. So if you guys like this, let me know by leaving this video a like, and let me know in the comments, please, because again, these videos do require some research and they take a little bit of time. So just let me know, and I'll keep making them if you guys like them. But anyways, today what I want to talk about is just some of the worst looking cars that are on sale right now. Like you gotta like so there's a lot of bad looking cars on the road. And I, at least as of me personally, I have noticed that a lot of car companies' design language is going downhill, in my opinion. And I'm not really liking the direction that a lot of these car companies are going with their design language. Now, I'm not saying everything is bad. I'm not saying everything is ugly. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm just saying that it's the amount of weird or bad looking cars is increasing. Now, if you guys disagree with me, you know, that's your take. That's fine. Um, I don't think that though. Now, like I said, this video is going to be what I personally think are the worst looking cars from each manufacturer. Now, I'm only doing all the major manufacturers. I'm not doing any like little small one-off things or any kind of small production brands. We're mostly doing all the major brands. I'm not gonna do that to myself. That's a lot of it's a lot of brands. I've already got 46 brands right now. So yeah. Now, before this video starts, let me preface, just because a car is on this list, guys, that is not necessarily me saying I think this car looks bad or I think it's ugly or anything, okay? Because making this list was actually kind of hard because some of these brands, it's either A, all their cars look pretty good, and then you have to decide between some good looking cars, which one is the worst looking to you, and you kind of got to critique all of them. And it makes you come out with some crazy answers sometimes whenever you put it down and have to think about it. But you also have the other side of the coin where everything is either mid or looks horrible. So you're just picking the worst of them all, which is also hard because when you have multiple choices of terrible, deciding which one is more terrible, you kind of got to put yourself in that position and it sucks. So that's the only thing about that. Without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get into it. Like I said, if you guys want to let me know what you guys' worst looking car is or what you guys see on the road that is just horrendous, put it in the comments. And or if it's in this video, me and you are the same. Anyways, leave this video a like, hit the subscribe button for me, please, and we're about to go ahead and get right into it. All right, so first up, we're gonna go by country, and we're gonna start in the good old U.S. of A. And we're gonna start off with our first brand, Ford, and their worst looking car to me is the Ford Bronco Sport Heritage Edition, specifically the Heritage Edition. I think the Sport as a whole is a pretty ugly car, anyways. But the Heritage thing, that just looks bad. The white grills, the red lettering, it normally never matches any of the colors I see it in. It's always in some weird, like yellow or blue or something ugly, and it just doesn't look good. And honestly, personally, I don't know why anybody would spend their hard earned money to buy something so just ugly. And then on top of that, they have a heritage edition of the bigger Bronco, and it's ugly too. But the bigger Bronco actually looks kind of decent, so it's fine. It's a better looking car just from the base, so it's not as bad. But the sport ugly car from base, even uglier with that heritage. And again, guys, I need to preface: these are all cars that are on sale today. Like if you wanted to go buy one, like after you watch this, or if you for some reason like any of these. Well, I'm not gonna say for some reason because there are some genuinely nice cars on this list. But if you like any of these and you want to go buy them, you can. All right. So that's I'm not doing all time cars. If you guys do want to see that, let me know. I can actually do that. That would be kind of fun. Next up, we've got Chevy with the Trailblazer because it's just a boring looking car. It's small, which is fine. That's actually pretty good in the world right now because there's too many big cars. So it being small is actually a positive. But again, it is so boring. There's nothing exciting to look. There's nothing to look at with this thing. It looks like the most generic mom vehicle that you can buy. That's all. It's just boring and it's just not appealing. Next up, we've got the Dodge Hornet, and personally, this thing just looks weird to me. It's always whatever since I first saw it get unveiled like a few years ago. I was like, I don't really know why they decided to bring back the Hornet name and it be this thing. It's pretty ugly. I mean, if you like it, more power to you. Me, wouldn't catch me dead in one. Next up is Chrysler, and I mean, this kind of is a weird one because they only have one car. It's the Pacifica, so I have to say the Pacifica. Um, the Pacifica doesn't even look that bad. It's a minivan. I mean, I don't know what you want from it. It's fine, and it's not the worst looking vehicle out there. You know, it's fine. It's just a minivan. I wouldn't have a minivan, but that's all. I mean, but again, it's their only model, so that's all I've got to choose from. And there's actually a few brands that are like that in this list, which I'm kind of surprised about. I didn't realize multiple brands only just sold one car. I think that's actually kind of crazy. Next, we've got Jeep with the Compass, and it's again just a boring design. It's doesn't really do anything for me personally. It's not necessarily a bad looking vehicle. Again, it's fine. It gets the job done, I guess, but it's just boring as all. And next, we've got the Cybertruck from Tesla. Now, I mean, I hate this thing. Everyone who knows me knows I hate this thing. This thing is ugly. It's disgusting. It's gigantic. It looks like if you had a kindergartner sketch what they think a car would look like, they probably would draw a Cybertruck. There's a good chance a kindergartner would draw a Cybertruck if you just told him to draw a car. And that's crazy because why are you driving that around? And then people have the audacity to just wrap them in these crazy colors and stuff. I've seen some wild stuff out here in Dallas around where I live. And yeah, dude, it gets wild. It gets wild. Next up, we've got Cadillac, and we have the XT5 as to what I've chose, which again, this is a case of the car isn't necessarily ugly or anything. It's just I had to choose from the worst of the designs because I actually kind of like Cadillac's design language right now. I think it's actually pretty. The cars are nice. I like them, and I actually work at the plant where they make the Escalades, and even though I hate my job, the Escalades are kind of nice. All right, so I can't even act like I don't know about the quality and whatnot. They're fine. They're cool. It's just the XT5 is the least uh, desirable to me out of them all, looks wise. Next, we've got Buick with the Encore, and honestly, I think this thing looks weird. It looks like a fish. It looks weird. I don't know. I don't really like the anything. Actually, I don't like anything really. It just looks weird to me. The silhouette isn't horrible. It's just a regular small crossover design. Like I mean, that's fine, but it's just like you guys decided the weirdest looking like body panels and stuff like in the bumper and it just all looks so weird. I don't know. I don't like it, guys. And for our last car in the states, we have Lincoln with the Corsair. I just think it's another boring design. It's not necessarily ugly, but again, just kind of boring. It's a car. That's all. All right, and now we are on to the next country. We're in the UK now, and we're gonna start off with Mini. And I don't know why on God's green earth they would even make this thing, but they have a Mini Cooper convertible. It looks weird. It looks. Why would you even want that? I ain't gonna say why would you want that. Like I understand, but like the Mini Cooper is just not a car that you make a convertible. I'm sorry. That's just it doesn't look right. That don't look right. You guys can't tell me y'all are looking at this picture right now and like, oh yeah, that's it. You're not. I'm sorry, you're not. And if you are, go get checked out. All right. And next is Aston Martin, and this is actually This one was pretty tough because I love Aston Martin. Actually, personally, I think all of their cars look great. They always have, in my opinion. I think Aston Martin is great. But all right, now this was hard, but it was actually not that difficult. That didn't even make sense. But I should just hear me out. The car I've chosen here is the Vanquish. All right, which is crazy because that's the big V12 car. You know what? Okay, but I, it looks great up until you get to the back end. I just can't get behind that. I don't like the rear of these cars. Yeah, that's really what throws it off for me. It looks great everywhere else, front all the way until you get to the back, and it's just like I don't know. It doesn't look that good. I don't really like the black just space there, and then I don't like the light design in the back either. It just I don't know. Not a big fan of that. I know some people do really like it. Me personally, I'm just not a fan. All right, and next we've got Jaguar, and I chose the XF. Again, not a bad looking car. It's actually kind of nice, but in terms of what Jaguar also has to offer, I do think that this happens to be the worst looking of what they have. Um, Again, I'm not saying this car looks bad. It's actually like I just said, it's actually kind of nice, but it's just compared to the other cars, this does look the worst to me. And next, we've got Land Rover, and for that, I chose the Defender. And the thing is, the Defender's kind of it's all right. It's actually not a bad car or anything, but I do think it looks a little weird. And I understand that a lot of people actually do kind of like the design. A lot of people like there's like a huge cult following behind the Defender. Okay, I might be doing some bad to myself by saying I don't really like it, but like I've just never really been a huge fan of the design of the current generation of it. I don't know. It's just me. I don't really like it, and yeah. For Lotus, we have the Elettre, which was pretty easy, and I'm pretty sure if you guys would have made this list, y'all probably would have said the Elettre too, because who actually likes that thing? I haven't seen a single person on social media, uh, reviewers, uh, any of the people who got like previews of the car, even the ones who were paid to talk about it, like no one necessarily said, "Oh wow, this is a nice car. This is really like," uh, and like Lotus making an SUV, like what y'all doing? Why? Who asked for that? Who asked for that? If someone asked for that, you're wrong. Next, we have Bentley, and I chose the Moliner. It looks weird in my opinion. The front grill is it's too big for me, and it's like the proportions of everything look a little strange, and it's long, and like I understand it's supposed to be a super nice luxury. Blah, blah, blah. I don't really like it, but okay, but that is not saying I would not own one of these. That thing probably drives so good. It is probably so comfortable. It is probably one of the best driving cars you will ever drive, but I just don't like how it looks. And then also, it's a convertible. I don't like convertibles. So get it out of here. And last for our UK cars, we've got McLaren, which is personally my favorite, British brand. McLarens are cool. But I do not like the Elva. Uh, Personally, I just don't see a practical use for this car. For one, it has no windshield, so you gotta wear a helmet if you. Excuse me. You gotta wear a helmet if you just want to drive the thing. You can't even like. I don't know. I feel like you really can't like enjoy it. I don't know, but it's also kind of weird looking. Like I don't know. It doesn't. It looks weird. It doesn't really look like it should be a car for real. I don't know. It looks like it started off as like a boat or something at first, and they were like, actually, let's put some wheels on it. Next, we've got Citron or Citrion, however you choose to say it, and we've got the Ollie for their worst looking car because that's their worst looking car. What is this thing? I don't. I mean, while it's an interesting design to say the least, I don't think the execution was there, brothers. I don't think it was there. Now, it looks like it would make a pretty cool off-road car. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know if that's actually what it's supposed to be. It might be supposed to be sort of some kind of like rugged or something. I don't know, but it'd be a pretty cool like off-road car maybe, but it's still ugly. Because like, why does the windshield do that? Like, you guys see the windshield, right? Why is it? What is that? What's going on there? Next in France, we've got Peugeot, and we have the 5008. I doubt the name of the car is 5008, right? 5008, 5008. I, I, weird name, first off. I don't know what their naming scheme is with Peugeot over there. I don't know how that works, but they might need to have somebody get on that because I don't know what that is. But that aside, this car looks ridiculous as well. Well, maybe not ridiculous. It's not that bad, but it's just I don't like the front design. That looks weird. The grill and the lights, I don't really like that. How it like, I guess they try to make it seem like it's meshing together or something, but I don't know. Personally, I don't think it looks good at all. Um, yeah. Next and finally, we have Bugatti. And this was really hard because Bugattis are obviously super nice. All of them. Every single one. So, I mean, it was hard for me to choose, but off of what they have for sale today, their worst looking one to me is the Chiron. And again, I'm not saying the Chiron is ugly. The Chiron is amazing. It is insane. But their new car looks better. That's all I'm saying. They new car look better, bro. What you want me to do? Next, we've got Korea, and I think we've only got three brands here in Korea, so this will be another quick section. First, we've got Kia with the Nero. This thing just looks a little weird. I don't like the big. Sorry about. I don't like the big, you know, black panels in the back and stuff. I don't know. I don't. I've noticed that a lot of companies are using really big black panels, and it's just like empty space. I don't know why companies are doing that. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that, and I don't know. It's just not really that appealing of a car to me. Next, we've got Hyundai with the Santa Cruz, which this thing is. I've always thought this thing looks weird. I mean, I understand Hyundai wants to have a pickup truck, for whatever, but like truly, I don't ever see them on the road. I doubt anyone buys them. They look horrible. They look horrid. Okay, I see them maybe like once every like few months. Like one, I see one. So like, I guess somebody buys them, but I don't know why at all. And last for Korea, we have the Genesis with the G90, and this car doesn't necessarily look that bad. Not a huge fan of the big grill up front, but uh, it's all right. It's not a bad looking car ultimately, but again, in comparison to what else is in their lineup, this is the worst looking one to me. Alright, guys, so this video was actually fully recorded, but I had an audio issue like halfway through, which actually kind of ended up working in our favor here. Um, if you guys liked this video, let me know in the comments, and I will re-record the second part that I originally had. And if you guys would like it, I'll upload it for you guys. And again, I think the countries we have left, we have Japan, Germany, Italy, Sweden, and two of those countries are like obviously some of the best countries that you can even buy a car from. So, for one, lots of options and some hard decisions. So, if you guys want to see that, let me know. I'm more than happy to re-record that for you guys. Like I said, if you guys liked this video, please let me know in the comments. Leave a leave a like, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.